Hello. Good morning. Welcome everybody. I see there's a few of you on here. Thanks for showing up for your third daily dose. Um, yeah, this stuff really makes me nervous. I'm just gonna be super honest with you. I hope you guys tuned in last night for Emily's new moon yoga flow. It was super awesome. I hope you tune in later today at 1 for some power yoga. That's something that I kind of wanted to bring up. Usually, Muddy Feet Yoga is known for teaching like more of a powerful flow, and we haven't really taught any of that online since we've closed. And in part because we just haven't had the time to get it all together, and in part because we think that sometimes people need a little calm. So today at 1 p.m., Power Yoga that you guys have all been asking for will be streamed live, and then we'll also have it recorded. A couple things I wanted to address before we get started with your daily dose is people keep asking, can I pay you? And the answer is not yet. We're not quite there yet. At least through the end of the month, we're going to keep this stuff free because it's kind of the right thing to do and we're able to do it right now. After the end of the month, we're going to reassess and maybe, set up a Venmo situation for tips or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, not yet. Right now, the best way that you can help us is by sharing our YouTube channel, sharing the videos that you like with your friends and family, people that need yoga, people that need a little bit of calm right now. So thank you. We love you. It's such a generous community. And so thanks. If you're out there, say hi. I see you're out there. Just say hi. So, anyway, daily dose. What this is all about. This is literally Megan's morning routine. Hi, Melinda. That's my sister. Hi, Mindy. Um, so, daily dose. This is literally just Megan's morning routine. Hey, Kayla. Welcome back. I'm so happy to see that Kayla's practicing like 3 times a day now. I haven't seen her in a while, and it's super great. So, daily dose is Megan's morning routine. So Megan gets out of bed, she makes coffee. I'm talking about myself in the third person. I get out of bed, I make coffee, I sit in stillness, and then I do some stretching, whatever my body sort of needs. I do this every day, and I have almost every day for several years. I'm not big on routines. Those of you that know me know that I'm like, screw a routine. Like I would rather be fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal. But yeah, so that is one thing that I always keep. So I've invited you to join me and Mina, who's here with me every day, to just sort of establish a morning routine for yourselves. Meditation. People talk about meditation like it's the hardest thing in the world, and it's only as hard as you make it. What I do for meditation is I sit and I notice. And oh, gee, hey, girl, I haven't seen you forever. See, this is what's so cool about this is all the people that moved away and that have been asking me to do classes online are now like coming back because, I finally am putting classes online. I was like, yeah, one day I'll do that. And of course, it takes like a pandemic to get me to do it. And of course, they're all showing up. So, whatever. Way to go, Meg. Anyway, so meditation, sit in stillness, follow the guide. Also, I'll guide you a little bit. Just listen to my voice, listen to what I'm saying. If your mind wanders, then it means you're normal. Just bring it back to the sound of my voice, bring it back to your single-minded focus. So single-minded focus means thinking, focusing on one thing. It can be like the flame of a candle in your mind or in real life. It can be your breath. It can be your body in space, just noticing what it feels like. So important to be able to establish a single-minded focus. So that's what we're going to start with today, just like every day. And then we'll do some just basic, easy, intuitive stretches, what our body needs. So thank you for showing up, everybody. Now I see you all. It's like my whole family's here. Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's go chill. We'll start. Oh, I got a suggestion about lighting. You guys, those of you that know me know that I know nothing about technology and I actually like really kind of suck at it. And one of my friends, Morgan, messaged me this morning and was like, girl, I love everything that you're doing, but you need to put a lamp behind your camera. And so now there's a lamp behind my camera and I think it's better. I don't know. I've been trying. So bear with me. I did order a light. We'll see how that works for future tapes, future vids. Okay, so just come to a comfortable seat. I don't care if you're cross-legged or on the floor or sitting in a chair, on a yoga mat, on whatever you're on is perfect. You can be kneeling, you can be just sitting in your most comfortable position. So come to that spot and let your most comfortable position be with a tall spine. And again, even if it's in a chair, like leaning back a little bit, let your spine be tall because energy flows through your spine. Blood flows through your spine. That's what keeps you calm and healed and healthy. Then just start to notice your body in space. So notice the parts of your body that are touching the mat or your chair or the floor. Just notice them. You start to feel the weight of your body getting heavier. You look for areas of excess tension that you can let go of. So maybe your jaw or between your eyebrows. Notice the parts of your body that are not touching the mat or your chair. Notice the temperature and quality of the air against your skin. Feeling of your clothing against your skin. What we're doing here is we're just becoming more present. So it seems really simple and it is really simple. So just focus on your body in space. Again, look for extra tension. So maybe your shoulders are kind of starting to scrunch up because you're uncomfortable. Just give them permission to relax. If you're ready, you can let your eyelids just close. But you don't want to fight with your eyelids, so that if they don't want to close naturally, you can keep them open. Keep your gaze low, so you're looking towards the floor. Body still heavy. And just start to notice your breath at your nostrils, just how it is naturally. The temperature, the quality, the depth of your breath in your lungs. And start to deepen your breath. So slowly and with control, lengthen your inhales and exhales. Keep your single-minded focus of focusing on your breath or on your body. Just deepening your inhales and exhales. Do a little guided meditation today. I just decided to do it right now. So for guided meditation, you just stay where you are. Listen to my voice. Try to visualize the things that I say. And again, if your mind wanders, just bring it back to the sound of my voice. No judgment, no worries. So imagine you're walking through a forest. It's warm but not hot. Your feet are bare and the ground is soft. You're walking purposefully, breathing deeply. Notice the sounds in the forest. Maybe it's birds chirping or a light breeze through the trees. Notice the smells in the forest. As you walk further into the forest, you come upon a tower. Maybe it's made of marble, or maybe it's made of brick. But you look up and you see that it towers up above the tree line, and you decide to ascend. There's a spiral staircase, and you start walking up it. Still stepping with purpose, you notice the rhythm of your steps and the rhythm of your breath. Notice again the air quality, the temperature, the smells, and the sounds. You're climbing higher and higher, but you're not afraid. You feel grounded and held, safe. Still walking higher. You come up above the tree line. You look down and see the tops of the trees. You look up and keep going. You feel the sun warm on your face. You feel the breeze. You come to the top of the tower and you sit. You can see out over the whole forest, the towns on the edge of the forest, or maybe there's a lake somewhere in your forest. And you just breathe. something from the real world distracts you, just bring your mind back to the top of your tower, back to the quality and temperature of the air, the sounds of the forest, the smells, the feeling of the sun warm on your face. Now that you've had your fill of the top of the tower and looking out over the forest and the land beneath you, you stand up. And you start your descent down the spiral staircase. Each step more sure-footed than the last. Knowing that the steps will hold you. Your body will hold you. Your intuition will hold you. Down below the tree line now. The air is still warm, not hot. Continue walking down your steps until you reach the bottom of your tower. You step back onto the path. Soft earth under your feet. You walk back out of the forest, knowing that at any time, if you need a minute in your day, you can always return back to your forest, back to your tower, back to the top of the tower, where the sun shines warm on your face, and where there's nothing but you and your breath. But slowly take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Flutter your eyes open. Maybe extend your legs out, give them a little shake. My right foot fell asleep. That happens a lot. Wiggle your toesies. Toesies. Good. And so for me today, probably from sitting or lying down for the last several days, my low back is kind of upset. So I'm just going to do some stretches to help with my low back. First, just sit with your legs out long. Even just sitting in this position can be a stretch in the back of your legs for some people. So do what you need to do. If you need to lean back a little bit, or if you need to bend your legs, do what you need to do. Otherwise, move the fleshy part of your butt out of the way so that your sits bones root down and your pelvis starts to tilt forward. Keep your back flat, and with an inhale, get long, tall, and exhale, start to fold over your legs. Now, right here, my entire family is going, but I don't have flexible hamstrings, and I'm going, except for my mother. My mother has the most flexible hamstrings, and I'm going to say the point is to feel a stretch in your hamstrings, okay? It doesn't matter if you can get your face to your shins or if you can't bend over at all. If you can feel a stretch in your hamstrings, then you're doing good for your low back. Remember, you're more flexible on your exhale, so take an inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. You can always go 2 steps forward and a step and a half back. Sometimes that's how it works out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 3 more breaths like this. Inhale, back off a little bit. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Start to feel that stretch in your low back now. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more for good measure, lengthen. Fold your deepest. Drop your head, hold it right here. Continue to breathe. Notice where you feel the stretch the most. Maybe it's hamstrings, calves, low back. You never want to push through pain, so if it hurts, back off. But if it's uncomfortable, maybe you just stay. And a good way to sort of ask yourself is, am I okay this breath? Am I okay with doing this for one more breath? And if so, then stay for one more breath. You can always reassess next breath. Maybe you do some neck rolls. So I like to roll my chin down into my chest and then my right ear to my right shoulder. And then chin down across my chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Play around with that. Good. Slowly help yourself up. Bend your right knee and push your right foot over your left leg. We're going to do a seated twist. So options. You can keep your right foot on the inside of your left leg. You can cross it over your left leg, or you can keep it over your left leg and bend your left knee. Now bring your right hand to the mat behind you. This is the part where I literally pick up my belly and move it out of the way. Bellies are okay to have, everyone, okay? It's just a matter of, I literally pick it up and get it out of the way. Reach your left arm up. Cross it over your right knee. Press down with your right hand. Get tall. And on your exhale, twist to the right. Good. So you want to twist from your upper back, your mid back to upper back, not your low back. So you make sure your shoulders aren't rounding. This is not the position that you want. You want your shoulders back so you stay nice and tall. And then you work your twist. So draw your right rib cage back. Mina likes to participate in the conversation. Nothing's wrong with her, I swear. 2 more breaths like this. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. 1 more length. Twist. We'll switch sides. So I'm going to spin around on my mat so that I can still be looking at you. You don't have to do that. Left leg, wherever you want it to be. I'm going to put it over my right leg. I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm going to try to root 2 sits bones, so 2 butt cheeks down on the floor. Pick up my belly, move it out of the way of my thigh. Left hand to the mat, right behind my tailbone. Right arm up and over left knee. Inhale here, get tall, shoulders back. Exhale, twist. Again, breath in to lengthen. Breath out to twist. Notice if your shoulders are coming up by your ears, draw them down. Inhale. Twist. Recruit your abdominal muscles here. So pull your abs in to help with this twist. Really bring your back out. Remember, no pain. Discomfort is okay, but pain is not. Do not push through pain. 1 more big breath in. Twist the most. And unwind. Nice work. Come to your back for some bridges. Wheels, Maddie, or all of you wheelies out there. So bridge pose. Bend your knees and put your heels approximately underneath your knees or a little bit forward. You don't want to bring your heels in right next to your butt because that puts your knees in a bad position. Then first thing, imprint your low back to the mat. So pull your belly in, press your low back down. Hands by your hips, deep breath in. Press your hips up, exhale. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs. Now come to your top, whatever your top is, and stay there. Imagine you've got a ball, like a Pilates ball between your legs, and squeeze that ball, right? You don't want your knees to come together, right? You don't want your knees to touch, but just squeeze like you're squeezing a ball between your legs. Squeeze your butt, lift your hips up higher. Drive through your heels so your toes are free. You can pick them up and wiggle them. If this hurts your low back, then lift your heels, come up onto your toes. Hold it here for 5. Keep breathing. 4, squeeze the imaginary ball between your legs. 3, 2, lie down. Stay flat, okay? Don't hug your knees into your chest. That's dangerous for your low back. You could windshield wiper your legs. We'll take a second pass. So we'll do 3 passes of this. Option now to go for wheel. You can stay right where you were, right what we just did. That's so healthy for your back. So do another pass of bridge if you want. If you like wheel, bring hands up by your shoulders. Take a breath in here. And on your exhale, press everything up if you're a wheelie. Again, squeeze your glutes and hold space between your thighs like you're squeezing a Pilates ball or a block or a kickball. Deep breaths to seal the stretch in. Strong glutes, strong hamstrings. Hold 5. Good. 4. 3. Squeeze your butt, guys. 2. And slowly lower down. Again, stay flat. This time take butterfly legs. So feet together, knees out. Let your low back be down on the mat. One last pass. Bridge or wheel, whatever works for you. If you can't get into full wheel or if it hurts, then don't do it. Now, if you can get into a partial wheel with your head on the floor, that's fine. But again, no pain at all. First, imprint your low back to the mat. Take a breath in. On your exhale, press up. Good. Squeeze your glutes. If you need more space in your low back, lift your heels. Squeeze the space between your thighs and keep breathing. Breathe deeper. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Last breath in. Hold it at the top. Then exhale, slowly lower down. Butterfly legs again, or windshield wiper your legs, whatever works for you. So what this does, these poses are posture correctors. When you're ready, roll over onto your belly. So every time you do a back bend, it's a posture corrector. And we have gravity pulling us forward. We have technology pulling us forward, rounding our shoulders, kind of messing up our posture, and thus messing up our entire back and body. So the reason these poses are difficult is because, they're fixing our posture. That's why they're also really important. So on your belly, bring your hands to the floor next to your rib cage, elbows up high behind you. You can start with your chin down or your chin lifted. Squeeze your legs together and press the tops of your feet down. Squeeze your butt. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, lift your upper body up, only using the strength of your back, right? So I lift my hands just to prove to myself that I'm only using my back and I'm not pushing down with my hands. And then I'm going to put my hands back down. Try to pull the mat back towards my hips, like I'm pressing my chest forward. Squeeze between my shoulder blades. So pretend like there's a pencil between your shoulder blades. Try to smash that pencil. Nice long neck. And if you don't get up that high, it's okay, because the point isn't to get up as high as you possibly can. The point is to strengthen your upper back and open your chest to correct your posture. So if you feel that strength happening in your upper back, you're doing it right. Hold here, 5. Don't forget to breathe, 4. Long neck, 3. Strong butt, 2. Lie down, exhale. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. You can stay with this variation, or you can interlace fingers over your low back. Another option is to bring your legs up. That's what I'm going to do this time. So stay with what you just did, or do what I'm going to do. Take an exhale to prepare. Lift everything up, inhale. So if you have your fingers interlaced, or if you can't reach your fingers, grab a towel between your hands. Then reach your knuckles back towards your feet. Open your chest. Squeeze your butt, lift your legs a little bit. No pain in your low back. Breathe deeply and keep your belly drawn in, strong abdominals. Imagine just balancing on your hip bones and lowest ribs. Everything else up off the mat. Hold 5. Big breaths. 4, 3, 2, lie down. Nice work. Half frog. So swing your right knee out and up. Stack your palms. This is just like your basic, whatever, release pose. Minimal hip stretch. Definite low back release. No work. No stress. Good. Switch sides. I'm going to stay looking at you. Back bends can be really energizing because they sort of free up stuck energy in your spine. So you might have much more energy after this practice. Good. Last thing, come up to hands and knees. We'll just take a cat pose. So hands and knees, you want your hips stacked over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists, right? So you don't want to be like a really narrow hands and knees. You want to have a nice wide hands and knees. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, cat pose. Round your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tail under. Stay here and breathe. Keep your belly drawn in. So I want you to feel a lot of work in your front body, a lot of work in your core. So when you breathe, you keep your rib cage closed, you keep your belly drawn in, so the breath goes into the back of your lungs. So you feel your back expand with every inhale. Round more with every exhale. One more breath. Round, tuck your tail under. Good, come back to neutral. Any last poses you need, feel free. Morgan says the light's better. How come I always get so sweaty? It's like I see a yoga mat and I just start sweating. I've been doing hot yoga for like 20 years or something. So let's see. Oh, hi, Carol. Hi, Mama. Yay, GA, love you too. Hi, Maddie. Thanks, Morgan, for helping me fix the light. I need help with these things. So don't forget to tune in at 1 o'clock for a power class. Remember, all of these classes are free at this time. We're not looking for payment at this time. In the future, we may ask for tips or whatever you can sort of, help out with. But right now it's free, so share it far and wide. 1 o'clock is power. Ooh, and then at 5 o'clock for a half an hour, we've got kids yoga, and that's going to be every day. So 5 o'clock, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m., we've got kids yoga. So those of you who have got kids at home that are going crazy, feel free to tune into that either live or watch it later. The idea behind 5 p.m. is that, like, go do yoga and then you can make dinner or whatever, but they'll be saved on our YouTube channel. So share those as well with your friends who have kids. Good job to you parents who are watching your kids. And good job to all of us. So yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. Namaste.